Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another video. Guys, let's talk about Zebec. Guys, I was doing something today. Actually, I was making a video for XRP when I noticed something. I had an epiphany. And, you know, one of those aha moments, something that has been there all the time, but you just really connected the dots and noticed how significant it is. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about this particular video. We're going to be comparing XRP's earlier stages to where Zebec is right now in their early stage. And I'm going to show you why. You guys, anybody on the fence about Zebec, or you have some but you're unsure if you should grab any more, this video is going to convince you that, wow, you have an early opportunity to truly make millions. And I don't say that lightly, guys. I'm not one of those people to just jump on here and say, oh, every particular crypto that you get in, you're going to make millions. I'm not that guy. Those of you who are, this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, let me tell you right now, I'm not that guy. I look at things from a totally different, crazy direction so that I can connect those dots for you. If this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, and you like all things crypto, or you're a beginner in crypto and you're trying to find out where you can get in to make a little bit of money, or maybe change you and your family's lives forever, you're in the right place. My name is Mr. Foresight. I look ahead and I break things down in a logical, basic way that everybody could understand it, even a child. And that's what I look to do, that because I understand that crypto can be crazy. It can be something that give you a headache or a migraine. And I want you guys to grow with me and educate you in a way that I like to be educated. Guys, the only thing I ask is smash that like button. Give me a subscribe if you haven't. We get a lot of people, guys, a lot of traffic. I just want you to smash that like button. Help us grow as a community. Hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video. Now let's talk. Let's get to this. Let's get down to nitty gritty. Okay, take XRP. Here's what I realized about the average crypto investor. They have a short memory. They forget where things come from. And the reason why so many people make it in crypto, or not that many, and so many people, let's put it this way, there's a reason why so many people falter and don't make the money that they should in crypto. And it's because they don't have lasting power. They don't have that persistence and that lasting long-term belief that something is going to rise and something is going to make it to the likes of an XRP. And a lot of them fold. They get out. They put their hands down. They say, I can't do it anymore. I don't believe. It's nothing to look at. Well, I'm here to change that today with Zebec Network. And I'm here to show you something what's going to change your mind. We're going to start with XRP. XRP right now is going for $2.20. What a lot of people forget, though, with XRP is, and I'm going to jump over here because I want to share this with you. A lot of people tend to forget, and I got it, I'm on CoinMarketCap, and I got it on the max right now. A lot of people forget that really not so long ago, back actually 2013, XRP was under a penny. It's hard to believe, right? It's hard to believe that something that has cracked the code to cheap and fast cross-border payments would be so low at one point. But guess what? There were people out there like where we are right now, speed up to where we are right now with Zebec. And we look at where they are right here. We on Zebec now. They're under a penny. And a lot of people look at those kind of projects and they say, oh, that's like penny stocks. You're a damn lie. Because let me go back over here. So we look at this, guys, and we look at where it was traveling. Look at this, guys. Under a penny back then. So I'm jumping back over here with you because I want to explain this to you. What was going on back then is, for one, crypto was not back then where it is today. Right now, we're in a place where blockchain is really everyone in the house has heard of blockchain. If they haven't, they've heard of Bitcoin. They've heard of crypto like Ethereum. That's where we are now. It's a household name. But guess what? Back in 2012, when XRP really came out, between 2012, 2013, all that, didn't nobody know what blockchain was. Very few people had heard of Bitcoin. I hadn't even heard of Bitcoin. But guess what? There were people like us, early investors in Zebec, some of you earlier than I, we were DCN into Zebec now, how people were DCN into XRP back then. And you think about back then, guys, you really had to have some belief in blockchain when really all you had to choose from was XRP, Bitcoin, and you're DCN putting your hard-earned money into something like that when it's a sub penny or buying Bitcoin. Can you imagine? You think it's bad now. So if you look, I think between 2012 and 2013, XRP jumped what? It did an 11x, putting it at like around 5 cents. But for all of the rest of that time, it stayed under a penny. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So within a 5-year window from that time, from like 2012 to 2017, that bull market took XRP up to $3.84, which is its current high, guys. Can you imagine how many millionaires were made back then within that 5-year window? Just 5 years, 5 years. And it didn't cost them a lot. But some of us now, like me, who was holding Zebec, and a lot of you look at it and say, well, how long are we going to have to wait? I don't believe we're going to have to wait that long. For one, you got to think where XRP was, that was an uphill battle. You had to introduce crypto to everyone, really the giants that were investing in XRP. Just like you look at the giants who are investing in Zebec right now, Coinbase Ventures, Circle. Need I go further? Look at all the partnerships that they come up with every single day. These guys got partners. Well, you look at XRP, who is well established right now, but they still got some ways to go, guys. These guys, the people who invested back then, Lord, I wish I could go back in time with the knowledge that I have now and just put the money that I have in Zebec, that amount of money into an XRP, would have been millionaires, guys. But can't go back. But what you can do is you can look at where we are now. So I started looking at some more similarities. Got over here to show you guys these similarities. So I looked and I said, okay, XRP, 100 billion max supply. 58 of that is circulating because they're still controlling some of that. Guys, got a video coming this evening. Talk a little bit more about that. But then you jump over here and what do you see? 100 billion max supply. Guys, you see the similarities? Almost like they borrowed the way Ripple did things. I'm not saying that they did, but if you go here, the biggest difference is they got 78 billion circulating supply that's out there. But look at the great thing about it, $72 million market cap. Why is this significant? This is why I say we're holding a gold mine. The reason we're holding a gold mine is I look at a few things. The biggest, deflationary. While XRP and Zebec are deflationary, XRP is kind of up for debate. Reason being is they don't really burn a lot of tokens at all. They burn like a fraction because that's all it really costs to make them transactions. It's not enough to really make a difference. Whereas with Zebec, they burn a whole lot more. They do these buybacks, but they burn a lot because they have all these cards out here. And the deal is, with the transactions from the cards and different things, they're going to burn even more, which is going to make them rise a lot faster. Now, the biggest difference between the two, XRP has already really did all of the grunge work that a lot of the tokens that we love today don't have to worry about. You know, they've been through the ups and downs of the Security Exchange Commission. They've been in battle. They're battle tested. And the people who invested early, they're reaping their rewards now. Whereas with Zebec, they know how to operate in this space now. They're going to be ISO 20022 compliant by the end of the year. At least that's what they said in their community space. And XRP is already there, but they've shown the way of how to do it. We have those big name players that are invested in Zebec, and us, the investors, I kind of look at, we have this opportunity right now that a lot of the XRP millionaires and those whales who was buying back then, can you imagine here in 3-4 years, a lot of us that holding like $1 million plus Zebec, we're going to be looked at as those whales. We're going to be looked at as those smart investors who seen what the rest of the world did not see when Really, they should, because now, like I told you guys, blockchain is a household name now. Everyone knows what crypto is, whether you know because of a scammer or a cousin or something that was buying, or the cab driver on the street. Everyone knows what crypto is. But look at where we at now, when they have a real working project. They're already working with American companies. They're global, and they didn't have to work. I hate to say they didn't have to work as hard as XRP did, but it is what it is. And right now they have a different operating space, which is why I believe they definitely need to be paid attention to, guys. I'm going to continue DCN in them. And this was just this video is really just, I just wanted to focus on the similarities on growth, on where they both started and how they both arrived here. A lot of people are going to look at it and say, yes, a lot of other cryptos like that. Like I keep telling you, the biggest difference is these relationships. These guys just happen to be in the right rooms, like Brad Garlinghouse. These guys just happen to have the right connections. They got big major players backing them. Coinbase, you got Circle. It's the proof is right there, guys. I don't care. You have to be able to see that the relationships are what matter, and ultimately what dictates how far and how fast you're going to go. Really, what we're looking at is fast. So I don't think it's going to take 5 years. I really just don't. If it does, I'd be really surprised, considering the space that we're operating in, being that these new crypto regulations are really going to change the landscape of everything out here, guys. Let me know down below, what do you think of this connection right here? And do you think, am I reaching? You know, I like to reach, but am I reaching this time? I really think there's a big connection between the way XRP did things and the way Zebec is doing things. Let me know down below. To the next one, this is your boy, guys. Keep stacking your bags. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm out.